You have heard the stories. Mechanics complaining about owners. Owners complaining about mechanics. The annual inspection that takes 3 months. The bill that doubles every time you walk into the shop. The parts that are back-ordered for a year. The corrosion that nobody saw. The AD that nobody knew about. You have started to wonder, is there any airplane that mechanics actually like? Any airplane that does not make them groan when they see it taxi in? The answer is yes. But not for the reasons you think. Mechanics do not like easy airplanes. Easy airplanes put food on the table. Mechanics hate airplanes that never break. Airplanes that never need repairs. Airplanes that do not generate billable hours. Airplanes that make them look useless. And there are 5 airframes that mechanics hate more than any others. Because they are unbreakable. Because they just keep flying. Because the owners fly them for decades without spending a dime in the shop. I am going to tell you what they are. And I'm going to tell you why you should buy one. Let me start with a story. A friend of mine owns a 1964 Cessna 150. He bought it 20 years ago for $12,000. He has flown it 2,000 hours. He has changed the oil. He has replaced the tires. He has cleaned the spark plugs. He has done nothing else. Nothing. The engine has never been opened. The airframe has never been repaired. The annual inspection takes 2 hours. The mechanic signs it off. The mechanic hates it. Because my friend never needs anything. No cylinders, no magnetos, no carburetors, no exhaust, no cables, no pulleys, nothing. The mechanic has tried to find things wrong. He has looked for corrosion. He has looked for cracks. He has looked for wear. There is nothing. The airplane is perfect, not because it is special, because it is a Cessna 150, the most unbreakable airframe ever built. The mechanic has told my friend, off the record, that he wishes the airplane would just die. It will not. It will outlive the mechanic. It will outlive my friend. It will outlive all of us. That is why mechanics hate it. Here is the truth. Mechanics are in business to make money. They make money by fixing things. If your airplane never breaks, they do not make money. So they hate your airplane. Not you. Your airplane. The unbreakable ones. The ones that were built before planned obsolescence. The ones that were designed by engineers who did not care about cost. The ones that were built by craftsmen who took pride in their work. Those airplanes are the enemy of the modern maintenance shop. They are too simple, too durable, too reliable. And mechanics hate them. Let me pause here. I want you to think about your own mechanic. What does he say about your airplane? Does he praise it? Does he complain about it? Does he try to sell you upgrades you do not need? Go to the comments, tell me. Because the relationship between owner and mechanic is the most important relationship in general aviation. And it is broken. Mechanics want to work. Owners want to fly. The unbreakable airframes sit in the middle. They fly, they do not break. The mechanics get bored. The owners get happy. That is the tension. Now let me name the 5 unbreakable airframes that mechanics hate the most. Number 1, the Cessna 150. Yes, the trainer. The airplane that every pilot learns in. The airplane that flight schools abuse. The airplane that has been crashed, bent, patched, and flown again. The Cessna 150 is indestructible. Not because it is strong, because it is simple. The airframe is steel tube and aluminum. The wings are strut-braced. The landing gear is spring steel. The engine is the Continental O200. No starter, no alternator, no vacuum pump, no nonsense. The Cessna 150 has nothing to break. And what it does have is over-engineered. The control cables are thick, the pulleys are metal, the bearings are sealed, the rivets are everywhere. This airplane was built to take abuse, student pilots, hard landings, overweight takeoffs, neglected maintenance. It takes it all, and it asks for nothing. Mechanics hate it because there is nothing to fix. The annual inspection is a formality. The engine runs forever. The airframe never corrodes if kept out of the rain. The Cessna 150 is the cockroach of aviation. It will survive the apocalypse, and mechanics will starve. Number 2. The Piper Cub, the J-3. The airplane that taught America to fly. It is fabric and tube. It has no electrical system, no battery, no starter, no alternator, no radios, no lights, no flaps, no nothing. The Piper Cub is a lawn chair with wings, and it is unbreakable. The fuselage is steel tube. It can be bent and straightened. The fabric can be patched. The engine is a Continental A65. 4 cylinders, air-cooled, carbureted, magneto-ignition. It is the simplest aircraft engine ever made. The Cub has no hydraulic system, no electrical system, no vacuum system. It has nothing to break. Mechanics hate the Cub because there is no work. You change the oil, you grease the fittings, you check the fabric, you go flying. The Cub will outlast your grandchildren. Not because it is fancy, because it is simple. Simple things do not break, and mechanics cannot bill for simple. Number 3. The Cessna 180 and 182. Skywagon and Skylane. These are the workhorses, the bush planes, the tail draggers and the nose wheels. The Cessna 180 and 182 are overbuilt. The landing gear is massive. The firewall is thick. The stringers are strong. These airplanes were designed to operate from gravel bars and mountain strips. They were designed to carry heavy loads. They were designed to take abuse. And they do. The Cessna 182 has a Continental 0470 engine. 6 cylinders. Big, heavy, simple. The engine is not powerful for its size. It is understressed. That is the secret. Understressed engines last forever. The 0470 runs at low RPM, low compression, low heat, low wear. The airframe is the same. Thick skins, strong ribs, beefy fittings. The Cessna 182 is a tank. Mechanics hate it because they never see it. It flies, it flies, it flies, and then it flies some more. The annual inspection takes a morning. The bill is small. The mechanic is unhappy. Let me pause again. I want you to think about the Cessna 182. Have you flown one? Have you owned one? How many hours did you put on it? What broke? Go to the comments. Tell me. Because the 182 is the gold standard of utility. It is not fast. It is not sexy. It is reliable. It is durable. It is unbreakable. And mechanics hate it for that. Number 4. The Beechcraft Musketeer and Sundowner. The ugly ones. The ones that Beechcraft owners pretend do not exist. The Musketeer and Sundowner are slow. They are heavy. They are inefficient. They are also built like bank vaults. The fuselage is a steel cage. The doors close with a thunk. The landing gear is massive. The control surfaces are overbuilt. The Beechcraft philosophy was simple. Build it strong. Do not worry about weight. Do not worry about speed. Worry about safety. The result is an airplane that is nearly impossible to break. The Musketeer has a Lycoming 0360, the same engine as the Piper Archer, but the airframe around it is twice as strong. The Musketeer can survive a crash that would fold a Cessna in half. The wings stay attached. The cabin stays intact. The occupants walk away. Mechanics hate the Musketeer because it is boring. Nothing breaks. Nothing wears out. The annual inspection is the same every year. Change the oil. Check the brakes. Check the tires. Sign the logbook. The mechanic wants to do more. There is nothing to do. The Musketeer is unbreakable, and unbreakable is bad for business. Number 5. The Grumman AA1 and AA5 series. The Yankee, the Cheetah, the Tiger, these are different. They are not overbuilt like the Cessnas. They are not tanks like the Beechcrafts. They are lightweight, efficient, fast, and yet they are unbreakable. How? Bonded aluminum. Grumman built these airplanes using the same technology as the F-14 Tomcat. The skins are bonded to the substructure with epoxy. No rivets, no fasteners, no corrosion paths. The result is an airframe that does not corrode, does not fatigue, does not crack. The Grumman AA1 has a bonded honeycomb structure that is incredibly strong. It can take loads that would tear a riveted airplane apart, and it never rusts, never corrodes, never fails. Mechanics hate the Grummans because they do not understand them. They are used to rivets. They are used to corrosion. They are used to cracks. The Grumman has none of that. The mechanic looks at it. He shrugs. He signs the annual. There is nothing to do. The Grumman is unbreakable. And unbreakable makes mechanics feel useless. Let me pause one more time. I want you to think about these 5 airframes: the Cessna 150, the Piper Cub, the Cessna 180 and 182, the Beechcraft Musketeer and Sundowner, the Grumman AA1 and AA5. These are the unbreakables. These are the ones that mechanics hate. These are the ones you should buy, not because they are fast, not because they are sexy, because they are cheap to own, cheap to maintain, cheap to insure, cheap to fly. They do not break. They do not need constant attention. They do not generate endless bills. They just fly. And fly, and fly. That is the dream. That is the ownership experience you want. Not the airplane that keeps your mechanic in business. The airplane that keeps you in the air. Now let me talk about the airplanes that mechanics love. The ones they want you to buy. The complex ones. The retractable gear. The constant speed prop. The turbocharger. The pressurization. The de-ice boots. The autopilot. The glass cockpit. The air conditioning. The more systems, the more failures. The more failures, the more billable hours. Mechanics love the Piper Seneca. Twin engines, retractable gear, constant speed props, de-ice, autopilot. It breaks constantly. It generates thousands of dollars a year in maintenance. Mechanics love it. They love the Cessna 210. Retractable gear, constant speed prop, turbocharger, pressurization. It breaks constantly. They love the Beechcraft Baron. Twin engines, complex systems, high performance, high maintenance. They love the Mooney. Retractable gear, electric everything, tight cowling, hard to work on. They love the Cirrus. Chute repacks, chute inspections, chute removal, chute replacement. The chute alone is a recurring revenue stream. Mechanics love Cirrus owners. They are rich. They pay. They do not complain. They bring cookies. I am not saying you should never buy a complex airplane. Some missions require complexity. If you need to fly at night, in weather, over mountains, at high altitudes, in icing, you need a complex airplane. A turboprop, a jet, a high-performance single with de-ice and pressurization. Those airplanes are tools. They are not toys. They require maintenance. They require mechanics. That is fine. But if your mission is sunny Sundays, local flights, $100 hamburgers, grass strips, fun, you do not need complexity. You need simplicity. You need an unbreakable airframe. You need a Cessna 150, a Piper Cub, a Cessna 182, a Beechcraft Sundowner, a Grumman Tiger. These are the airplanes that will not bankrupt you. These are the airplanes that mechanics hate. These are the airplanes you should buy. Let me give you a comparison. You have $50,000. You want to buy an airplane. Option 1, a 1978 Piper Seneca. Twin engines, retractable gear, constant speed props, de-ice, autopilot. It looks impressive. It sounds impressive. It will cost you $10,000 a year in maintenance. Minimum. Option 2, a 1968 Cessna 150. Fixed gear, fixed pitch prop, no electrical system, no nothing. It looks simple. It sounds simple. It will cost you $1,000 a year in maintenance. Maximum. Which one is right for you? It depends. If you need to carry 4 people in weather at night, the Seneca is right. If you fly alone or with 1 passenger on clear days, the Cessna 150 is right. Be honest about your mission. Do not buy the Seneca because it is cool. Buy the Seneca because you need it. If you do not need it, buy the Cessna. Your wallet will thank you. Your mechanic will hate you. That is a good thing. Here is my final thought. Mechanics are not your enemy. They are skilled professionals. They deserve to be paid. But you do not have to pay for work you do not need. You do not have to buy an airplane that requires constant attention. You can buy an unbreakable airframe. One of the 5. The Cessna 150, the Piper Cub, the Cessna 182, the Beechcraft Musketeer, the Grumman AA-5. These airplanes are out there. They are affordable. They are reliable. They are simple. They will fly forever. They will outlast your mechanic. They will outlast you. They will outlast your grandchildren. And the mechanics will hate them. Let them hate. You will be flying. That is the goal. Not to make your mechanic rich. To make yourself happy. Fly the unbreakable. Fly forever. And smile every time you drive past the maintenance shop. I want to hear from you. Do you own one of the Unbreakable 5? How many hours have you put on it? What has broken? What has not? Go to the comments. Tell me your story. And if you are a mechanic, tell me your side. Do you hate these airframes? Do you love them? Are we wrong? I want to hear both sides, because the truth is somewhere in the middle. But the truth is also that flying should be fun. Not expensive, not stressful, not constant worry. The unbreakable airframes make flying fun. They make it simple. They make it affordable. That is why mechanics hate them. That is why you should love them. Go find yours, go fly it. And let the mechanics complain. You will be too busy smiling to care.